You know that feeling where you care about something. You actually care quite a lot, but somehow you still don't do it. And the longer it sits there, the heavier it feels. And you can't even fully explain why you're avoiding it, because it's not like you decided, I'm not doing this. It's more like you keep arriving at the moment where you could start. And then something just slips. Like your brain quietly steps sideways without telling you, and suddenly you're doing anything else, and the strange part is you're still aware of it happening. You're still thinking about it in the background while you scroll or watch or clean something random. And there's this low-level tension sitting underneath everything, like you're slightly behind your own life. And you keep telling yourself, I'll start in a minute. But that minute keeps resetting. And what makes it worse is you don't feel rebellious or careless. You feel stuck, like there's a version of you that wants to act and another version that just doesn't move. And most people call this laziness, but it doesn't feel like laziness because laziness feels like not caring. And you do care, that's the frustrating part. You care enough for it to bother you. So what's actually going on is your brain is constantly predicting how actions will feel before you do them, not in a logical way, but in a very fast emotional scan that asks, is this going to feel easy or heavy? Is this going to drain me? Is this going to require effort I don't feel ready for? And the moment it detects even mild resistance, not real danger or anything dramatic, just effort or uncertainty or the possibility of not doing it perfectly, your system tags it as discomfort, and your brain is wired to reduce discomfort as quickly as possible, not because you're weak, but because that's literally how it's built to operate in the background all day. So before you even consciously choose anything, your attention starts drifting away from the task and towards something that feels lighter, like your phone or a tab or anything with immediate novelty. And the relief you get from switching isn't just random pleasure, it's actually relief from that small internal pressure you felt a second ago. And your brain learns very quickly from that pattern. It learns when something feels heavy, escape it, and you feel better. And that learning is what makes procrastination feel automatic over time. Because now, it's not even a decision anymore, it's a reflex. And the more you repeat it, the faster it happens. So now, even thinking about starting the task can create a tiny version of that discomfort. And your brain starts avoiding earlier and earlier, almost before you've fully thought the thought. And that's why it feels like you're watching yourself do it rather than choosing it. But the part that really messes with you is that you still care. So you end up in this split state where one side of you is carrying the importance of the task, the deadlines, the meaning, the future consequences, and the other side is just trying to get through the next 5 seconds without friction. And in the moment, the second system always wins because it's faster. It doesn't argue or plan, it just moves you away from discomfort instantly. And then later you come back and feel that mix of guilt and confusion, like, why did I do that again? And you try to restart, but now the task feels even heavier because it's been mentally postponed, which adds emotional weight to it. And that extra weight makes the initial resistance even stronger next time, so the loop deepens quietly. Not in a dramatic way, just in small, repeated moments where starting feels slightly harder each time and escaping feels slightly easier. Until eventually, procrastination isn't even experienced as a choice. It's just the default path your brain takes when anything slightly uncomfortable appears. But the key thing underneath all of this is that nothing about it is fixed. It's not that you lack discipline or that you're broken in some way. It's that your brain has learned a very efficient pattern for short-term relief in a world full of frictionless escape options. And once you can actually see that moment happening, the exact point where discomfort appears and your attention starts to slide, you get this tiny gap between impulse and action that normally doesn't feel like it exists. And that gap is where the whole thing can start to change, not by forcing yourself to suddenly become a different person, but by noticing the pattern early enough that you're no longer completely inside it before it runs you.